his throw here's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Here we go.
Second and 10.
52 blaster. Ready.
McCaffrey running up the middle. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Thompson Robinson now. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first. Ayuk going to go in motion right. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Running right, here's Achane. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
This is 2nd and 8.
Cougar 19. Hurt. 18 Cardinal. Steady.
Achane here. They stay on the ground. Shreds him with his... And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Devon Achane from 17 yards out. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Yeah, a slightly more difficult attempt here from the 20. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
49ers nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And, man, they seem to be clicking on all 3 phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick 6.
And it's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the second quarter.
Point after try forthcoming. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0.
Next to score, Cowboys 21, 49ers nothing.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They trail here early in this division round game as they seek a spot in the NFC title bout. And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. The DTR going to throw it here. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. Now it's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To throw is DTR. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up 1st downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Let's go.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
52.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Blue strike.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line.
Rail.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Off the play fake, Thompson Robinson. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Derek Stingley picks it, and the Cowboys will take over here just shy of the 30. Well, CD, you know, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. We have 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared, had an excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
Viking 18. Check, Panther.
The drive starts with a run from Achane, and he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
Let's go.
Now 2nd and 9.
79 Broncos.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd down and 9.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Warrior 70. Let go.
They're going to look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
19 Tiger, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Mustang 19.
They'll look to throw here. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Last week in that wild card win, only 1 catch, and now he's got his first catch here, and it's good for a 1st down.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Lions. 60 Vikings, 60 on Mount Lions. Go.
A give, running right, Achane. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's the 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Right there, hurt. 18, Pioneer.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Got it, ready?
3rd down and 1. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Set up.
A yard all they need, but it's third down. They'll run for it with Achane. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have.
Tag. Hustle, hustle. Hey, trash.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Ready.
On first down, back to Achane. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory.
Ready.
Ball on the 35. Here comes second and 5.
Bronco 80.
Again, it's Achane. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
And they'll give this to Achane. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Here we go.
Now second and 5.
Cowboy 80.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend.
Come on, come on.
Second and 5. On the handoff, it's Achane. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I know flashy plays, splashy plays, as people like to call them, that attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game, and I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains, didn't force the ball downfield, picked it up on the ground.
Yeah, offensive line, they're getting it done.
Ready.
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10.
19.
Here's Achane. And he'll take this one down near the 15. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
60. Trap 60, trap 60. Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. No, go.
A give left side. Here's Achane. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 62 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Viking, 18. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Achane. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Running left, Achane. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Alert, alert. Go street.
Now receiver in motion left. Oh, the motion comes too late, and this is going to be a delay. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. How crucial will those 5 yards be? We'll see as they come up again here, 3rd and goal.
Check, check.
They'll try and run it with Achane. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
A great job there by this defense. They give up the long drive, but in the end, it looks like they'll force a field goal attempt.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the right hash, this a 31-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good, and the route is on. It's 24-0. Well, they got the turnover and were able to drive it down, Charles, but ultimately in the end, the defense holds up, and they only come away with the 3 points.
Yeah, they gave up a lot of ground, but when they had to, they settled in and prevented the interception from leading to 6 points. Because you never want to see turnovers turn into any type of points against you, but better to give up 3 than 6.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Ready. Black shot. Slide through. Hut, hut.
They'll throw now on the final play. Gets it out wide to Davis Price. Room here to run. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. McKenzie will not return this, and it will be brought out to the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now, because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Edo blue. Go pink. Black ultra.
Thompson Robinson will look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
1st and 10, Thompson Robinson to throw. He gets this one to Davis Price. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
But look what we have here, a sustained drive, and that was certainly AWOL in the first half. They really struggled to try and move the football. But right now, they certainly seem to have the formula working. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Strikers, 3-3. Steel, black, smash, red. Hut, hut.
Thompson Robinson off of play action. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick six territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the third row.
Now they'll audible to something else.
Claws red. Ready.
Thompson Robinson. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Dorian Thompson Robinson. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half.
Green Jack.
Thompson Robinson will throw for this. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points. That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Buffalo 18. Ready.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. 23 yards the pickup there.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Get it. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Bronco 80. Let go.
Now run by HN. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 67 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times.
And that's a great run, and this is where you've got a running back who feels like he needs to take over this football game. You're in the second half, you've got the lead. You're looking at moving on to the conference championship. And he's got to be saying, just keep giving me the ball, and I'll get us home.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 41. Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Let's go now. Check smash, check smash. Huh. 70, hop, 7.
This is Achane.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Ready, set.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Cowboy 80.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back.
Here we go.
From the
set.
32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and a yard.
Let's go.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Come on, set. Cougar 19. 7 Pirates. 19 tight, 19 tight. 70 Rangers.
A run now from Achane.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now.
Ready.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Hey, check that. 3.
They'll send a receiver in motion left.
Right back to Achane on 2nd down.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
79 Broncos.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A lot of deflated looks on that defense. It seems like they just cannot find a way to get a key stop on 3rd down. Here's another conversion, and now this offense, they're in a position to go up even further as they've got it 1st and goal.
Warriors 70. 60 Bobcats.
They'll run. Achane.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the 3rd quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances, so they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Shot alert, shot.
One more time with Achan.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
This has not been a fun sequence for him at all. First and goal, no gain. Second and goal, he ends up losing yardage. He may be trying to talk him into getting the ball third time, but I think it's going to be difficult for him to win that battle.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That will be their third and final stoppage as they'll only have the 2-minute warning now remaining.
Hey, check that, street. Check, hurt. Ready.
Now back to throw. Flushed out right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Well, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
25-yard line. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Play action. Now Thompson Robinson out to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. The offense on third down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Blaster, 6. Set.
Here's Thompson Robinson looking to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On first down, Thompson Robinson. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Drill, 52.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey.
And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43.
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Red, yellow. Yellow, zoom. Black shot. Mega. Ready.
Thompson Robinson here from the gun. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
Ultra. Go ultra. Go red.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left.
Fly blue. Ready.
Going for it. Thompson Robinson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a 49ers first down, and he'll have it by plenty, as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down.
Ready.
Thompson Robinson now. And that one into the hands of Ayuk downfield.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
That's another 49er.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. And quickly they get to the line.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
The DTR going to throw it here.
And it's complete in the end zone. Touchdown 49ers.
Christian McCaffrey
There to make the grab.
And the 49ers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Jake Moody now for the point after.
And they're able to cut the deficit to 12.
Makes the score Cowboys 27, 49ers 15. Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Okay, ready.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And now 1st downs are key. They want to keep that clock moving, up by 2 scores as they try to cement their place in the conference championship round in 1 week's time. Here's Achane to start the drive.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. They'll roll him out right.
He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Here we go. Here we go.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Go.
They'll set up a throw. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack.
A 3rd and long, you knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That 5th defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This is brought in at the 21. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's 1st and 10.
Trails green. Hey,
In
red.
motion goes the tight end.
Edo blue. Black ultra. 6 mega. Hut, hut.
Thompson Robinson to throw on 1st down. And he will find his man Samuel. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Striker.
And now an audible here into something else.
Steel black. Ready, ready.
Off the play fake, Thompson Robinson. And returns it right back to Samuel.
Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Red, cycle. Hey, hey, blue. Claude red. Green jack.
Thompson Robinson.
Being chased out left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Now Thompson Robinson. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk. 26 yards. And the Niners have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
They do tack on the extra point as well. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
49ers 22.
Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Dragon 60. Trap 60. Trap 60.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking deep downfield. He's got a man complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Cowboys are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this 4th quarter lead.
They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was, and if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
22.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And the fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go.
This is 1st and 10.
Blaster, 6. Fight, white. Let's go, charge.
Here's Thompson Robinson.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
He's got this complete to Ayuk on the out route.
And almost, but not quite. Needed 10, he got 9. 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
That is caught.
Now San Francisco will call their second timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Well, they need to score, and score quick. 1 timeout remaining. Final minute, 1st and 10.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Thompson Robinson off of play action.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And the Cowboys are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Okay, break.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. And they have secured a spot in the conference championship, and now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter @EA Madden NFL. With that, we say